Seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die.
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I like this one.
Alright guys, so this trailer just snuck up on us, and I think we're all in agreement here that we had no idea this was going, because I was literally going to put out an episode last night saying, hey, you know what, confirmed, it's official, we're going to get a trailer at the end of March, knowing that just like Marvel, just to put out a new trailer just right now. We're gonna be going over. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Justin. Welcome to the new Hard in Marvel. Yes, we literally had to change our name. We were getting crazy streams here. We're growing quick, so we actually had to change from Hard in the Paint to Hard in Marvel. So from now on, we're going to be known as Hard in Marvel Podcast. And what does that mean? Yes, that means we're literally going to be tailoring it into Marvel content. So be on the lookout for all that kind of stuff. But we're going to be breaking it down. Now, this is going to be more so reaction and me just kind of seeing first stuff, not really breaking down the trailer as much, but you'll be seeing episodes in the future. So we open up with some throwback footage of Tony Stark and Captain America footage from their very first movies in black and white. We see kind of the black and white and with the red touch, just like we saw in the Super Bowl trailer. And some of those lines Tony Stark's line is actually from, it looks like some dialogue that's in the ship that him and Nebula's on, as well as the voiceover of Agent Carter from Winter Soldier on, and I don't want to say eventually her deathbed, because she died in actually the Captain America Civil War, but we actually see this line, which was actually a very powerful scene and dialogue in Captain America Winter Soldier, that talking about, to start over. This was the first conflict that Captain America approached with, coming back into basically he didn't really have his foundation, he didn't really have his anchor with him. So we kind of go through the scenes here. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be playing it on this end, and hopefully you guys go check it out. Again, like I told you guys, some of the best things to do is to follow Marvel Entertainment YouTube, and this out of nowhere just dropped. I think it dropped maybe 20 minutes ago, and I had to get in front of this anchor here to drop this. But guys, with the Tony Stark dialogue, basically he's putting out his heart and his heart for Pepper. And we get some new footage of the actual ship that Tony Stark and Nebula's on. And we kind of see some, I mean, we got a lot of new footage in here, but there's also some old footage that we get in this trailer. So we again have some throwback to the very first Captain America, and then we have another shot of, you know, some scenes that we saw in the Super Bowl trailer. And we get some new dialogue as well as some new scenes of Hawkeye with his daughter training her to shoot the arrow. Now, assuming that this is his daughter, I think this could be actually in the beginning of the movie, which kind of like the prologue in that way, because she is still alive. So we are assuming that Hawkeye's family is gone, and we actually see the family kind of in the background as Hawkeye is training her. Now, this is the reason why it is a giveaway, because Hawkeye's hair doesn't have that really crazy cut. So I'm thinking that this is going to be in the beginning of the movie. So shoots the arrow, they do a high five. We get the next shot, we actually see him in, I think that's, I don't know how we had it. For some reason, it's the thought escaping me. With the, oh man, I can't think about it, but we see that next scene that we get from the actual Super Bowl footage of him in the rain. And Black Widow is actually really, really close. Now we see the length of her hair is still blonde, and all throughout this trailer, we see her hair being very, very different all over the place. So we get a shot from Civil War, Captain America Civil War. I'm sorry, guys, and we actually see still the Agent Carter dialogue going through it, and I'm thinking that this is going to be something that Captain America, Agent Carter, being used very, very, very creatively in this, saying that this is it. We are not going to lose ourselves. We are not going to quit. Everybody else can move on, but not us, which is very, very, very beautiful. Then we get cut to actual Thor footage we probably haven't seen in a very, very long time. And Thor's basically saying, you know, I saw everyone die in front of me. And we get a shot of Falcon disappearing and Black Panther disappearing. And Scarlet Witch disappearing. Basically just following the trailer here. We see Captain America with his gloves. It looks pretty cool in this shot. His gloves are red here. And some new footage here. Some really new footage of Black Widow looking literally tired as hell in Captain America. And this is when he says that line, not us. We're literally telling everybody to encourage them to move on, but we cannot move on. And then we get very small new shot of Mark Ruffalo, and then we get this new scene of Ant-Man looking at Scott Lang Ant-Man looking at some posters on a telephone pole with all of it being filled missing. And this is probably when he gets back and literally sees what has happened after the snap. And I love how this movie is already feeling. It's centering and focusing on the Avengers, focusing on them. It's nothing like we already know from the Russo brothers that Infinity War was a Thanos movie. They should have just called it Thanos Infinity War, but it was still titled Avengers. But this was very, very focused on the aftermath of the snap and how they bring it back. But you can see in the back, it literally looks all trashy. I mean, everybody is gone. Majority of people are gone. I can only just tell again half of the universe. So I can only imagine what is on Earth, how many was taken out. But we see in the back of Scott Lang, basically the house is just, all these houses have been abandoned. You got weeds growing on it and everything. Scott Lang is just trying to put together what has just happened. And then we get another shot of, looks like that is a Queen jet, but it's actually, I think that looks like China or Japan or one of those regions here. We see a new shot of Black Widow with her red hair and Hawkeye putting his hand on her shoulder. Black Widow looks really, really focused and really glad that they are together. Then we get actually the shot from the different perspective of that one shot we had from Super Bowl where Ronan, or Hawkeye, you choose who you want to call him, and he's running down a very red hallway, but I don't know if that has been tampered with for the trailer, but he is running very, very fast. And if you actually slow the frames down, guys, I want you to hopefully do this. He has some kind of mechanism that he is being, his hands or his wrist is lit up. Then we get another shot of War Machine's new suit that we actually went over already. Rocket on his shoulder, which he loves being on those shoulders there. And Rocket actually in his comic book grade suit, blue little suit here, which I love they added that. I love that attention that they did. War Machine looks super dope. And then we have Captain America again in this very strange look here, as well as going to Hawkeye. It looks like Hawkeye just got back. He doesn't really want to be around here. He's probably the wound of losing his family is still fresh. Looks like he's really putting a lot of work just to stay there. And then we have Ant-Man looking at something very, very curious. And then we have Thor with his new Stormbreaker. Nebula actually doing some kind of reaction. I don't know where she's at, but this looks intense, guys. If you look in the back here, it's the same kind of background. Now, the scene what Nebula's in, it looks like Armageddon. Everything is literally destroyed. I don't know what city, what planet they're on, but it looks like it's literally destroyed. And now it could be up in that top left corner. It could be something that is actually in the quantum realm, but again, Nebula doesn't really have her suit. I don't even know if Nebula needs a suit in the quantum realm. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it looks like it's the same scene that we get with Captain America in the next couple of frames, or the next couple of scenes. He is he is in black, dirt and everything. He is in extreme battle. So we have Nebula charging, and we have Hawkeye turning around again, and we actually see now the devices that he has in his wrist is actually a light, and down the red hallway. Then we have Black Widow in that same scene, but we get an extra couple of frames of her switching the clips really, really quickly. She's super focused. And then we have that Captain America scene where he is full on in battle mode. He is totally warred up, guys. You can see dirt on his face and everything. He looks so pissed. But there's this one thing, guys, I'm going to probably do another episode really breaking this down. There's this scene with Ant-Man where he jumps on a pencil in this type of contraption. I have no idea what he's doing. But then we go back into the foreshadow, not us. We will not quit, not us. And Tony Stark literally looking defeated, but of course we know he gets out of it. And then we have the new scene that everybody I know lost their stuff. Everybody in the quantum realm suits. Literally, it's been confirmed now in this footage. Everybody is wearing the quantum realm suits, and Nebula's there. It's Captain America, led by Captain America, Nebula, Scott Lang, Hawkeye. This is crazy. Hawkeye is right next to War Machine, and then Tony Stark is right there next to Black Widow. Crazy. And then the actual footage, it ends with the entry logo of Avengers Endgame, and then it has a small little post-credit trailer, I guess we're doing, where Captain Marvel is just eyeing down Thor, calls Stormbreaker, and Captain Marvel doesn't even move a flinch, and Thor goes, "I like this one." So that's pretty much it, guys. There is a lot that we can say about this trailer. I literally was like commentating throughout the whole thing, and hope this episode actually was pretty good for you guys. So because I know how weird in these reaction trailers are and stuff like that, where it's just coming from an audio standpoint. But tell me what you guys think. I know there's a lot of changes happening here in the podcast. We're going from Hard in the Paint to Hard in Marvel, which is not really that crazy, guys. It's just more so, it's, as you can already see, The graphic arts is not really crazy different. But it's just more so tailored. And we did that for us on our end because of the analytics. A lot of people were thinking that we were a sports channel, but go figure. I was just trying to be clever because my last name is Harden. So be sure to go check out that trailer, guys. There's so much that we can break down in this, which you will be getting in the next couple of days and going into the week, because this is probably going to be our final trailer. It does feel like it's going to be our last trailer, just more so of the nuances and how they structured the end of this trailer. So there is a lot to break down, a lot said. If I missed anything, or if you guys already see something, I would love to hear from you guys. You can always reach us on all of our social media outlets. Facebook, we are restructuring our Facebook, as well as we changed the format of our Facebook to be more like a YouTube, so you guys can comment. And every video, every new episode that we do, we will actually do a premiere on our Facebook. So look us up on Hard in Marvel Podcast on Facebook, on Instagram, as well as on YouTube. Those are all the ways that you can comment on this. So super excited. We get the new Avengers Endgame trailer. This was super dope, totally satisfying at the end to see Tony Stark in those quantum realm suits, which I believe that is who came. It's either Captain Marvel in that one scene where everybody was on the I guess the grass or the field, looking up and looking like somebody has entered the atmosphere or showed up. It's either Captain Marvel or Tony Stark, but it would make more sense with Tony Stark because we had Nebula and Tony in the quantum realm suits. So just kind of connecting the dots there, that only makes sense from my end. But if you guys have anything else, that's pretty much it, guys. You're probably not going to hear any type of commercials or sponsors in this very episode, because I'm kind of restructuring a lot of kind of things in our transition and commercials and all that kind of stuff. But do not go away without liking this video, sharing it, all that kind of good stuff, because that goes towards the growth of this channel. If you like Marvel and all that good stuff, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. We just hit over 10,000 plays and around 9,000 downloads, guys. It's crazy, 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 crazy. And I thank you all for just coming along with me and sharing in this passion of talking about Marvel. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to hear me rant. As always, I'm Justin with Hard in Marvel Podcast. Thank you so much. Stay awesome and stay blessed, guys.